Guys, it's Wolfe here, and I'm here with Wolfe, and Dan is very VIP guest on this exhibition, and this video especially for community that have 900,000 blockchain wallets plus.
Wow.
Wow. And can you please answer on a few questions? What do you think? What is the future of security tokens? And can the security tokens replace the IPO-like option?
Well, I think they will replace the IPO option. Anybody who can do an IPO, which is very hard and very expensive, should always do an IPO, and there'll always be IPOs. But we understand that this is a tiny, tiny proportion of all of the entrepreneurs and business in the world. So I think we'll see an explosion in security tokens, and I think we'll see especially big growth in these sectors in those countries where security markets are less developed. Africa, the Middle East, India, maybe China if they open to it, Latin America. So I think we're just getting started. And I think when I look at all of the hype around NFTs, I think it's interesting. What's going to be really interesting is when instead of a drawing of a bored ape, you can buy a security or invest in an entrepreneur. That's when it starts getting really interesting.
Yeah, thanks. And there's one more question. So, what do you think about education? So, how is education important for blockchain technology? And should the government teach people what is blockchain and how it works?
Yeah, well, education is always important, right? It's important to understand, and there's so much money being invested in blockchain projects from venture funds that we need more and more people who are able to deal with the underlying languages, understand the structure of tokenomics, and to build good companies. So I think education is really important. I wouldn't expect it to be from the government, though. I mean, I think the government should. I think governments, by and large, throughout the world, underinvest in financial education and in making people understand how finance works and how investments work. But I think that the need for education is huge, and I think it'll happen. But I think it'll be more the community educating itself and educating new people who are interested than the government.
Yeah, thanks. And the last question. So, what can you suggest for the people who's a younger one or who has like small companies, small startups based on blockchain? What is your tips for these kind of people?
So my tip is whenever you're starting something, there's two things you should remember. When people think about entrepreneurs, they think about Elon Musk, they think about Bill Gates. They don't realize that what most entrepreneurs are people who fell down 10 times and got up 11. So the first thing I'd say is don't worry if you fail. Failure is good. Just don't make the same mistakes twice. And so, be persistent, be directed. And then the second thing I would say is invest your time and energy in blockchain, just because that's where the investment's going. As I said during the talk, 60% of venture investment in the fourth quarter was in blockchain. So you want to be pitching blockchain projects because that's where the money is going.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Dan. Yeah, thanks for your time.
Anytime.
And yeah, guys, please be educated, be smart, and never give up.
Never